Hi guys, Mr. Johnny here. Decided to make a quick video to show that I'm not dead yet. I'm just a bit busy. That's why you don't see videos from me right now, but I will make some more videos as I get time. Right now I'm actually not at home. I'm in nearby city at the rented place because I have to go to university on the working days. So 5 out of 5 days in a week. So that leaves about, one full day to do hobby. Not much time at all. Especially for me, who likes to stretch a project real nice. Do it nice and slow, enjoy the process. But anyway, this video is about a score. This. How about that? Take a look at this. It's a Nixie tube. 4 of them to be exact. On this board. Now, how did I get this? As I mentioned already, I am studying right now, and a chap from my group actually was given a homemade clock, homemade Nixie clock. That clock was made by some hobbyist back in the Soviet era, I guess. Maybe not. So that was an old homemade clock which was given to him, and he didn't want the tubes. He asked me that he said that I can get them if I want them. I said, do you really don't need them? He said, nope, I don't. Okay, then I will take them. So he took the enclosure for some other project of his, and I got this on this board. The tubes are IN12s, some of them are IN12As, some of them are IN12Bs. The only difference between the two is the absence of presence of decimal point, which you don't really need in a clock anyway. Okay, the scene was definitely homemade because you can see the crude little board, which is obviously made by drawing the tracks with hand. It's not CAD, obviously. And this next board contains a lot of chips. Well, a bunch of chips. Damn it. Which are the top row is the drivers, Nixie drivers. Now what those are is they are decoders. They are BCD to decimal decoders with high voltage outputs. The bottom row of chips are nothing else than some counters dividers. Essentially, rest of the circuitry necessary for a clock. What this thing misses from being a clock is a reference clock. Yeah. So I need some sort of a Pierce oscillator. Here's a noise. You can tell that I'm in a city. So this thing needs some reference clock, and it will be running. I will probably redo this board because I don't really like it how they put it together. The thing is double-sided though. You can see the tracks on this side and on that side, but you can see they didn't bother to clean the flux off, plus sometimes they didn't even bother to drill a hole for the pins of the chips that they don't use. And that's not good at all. So I'll probably make some board for it, or put it on a perf board for that matter, doesn't really. But before I do that, I will actually make a little Pierce oscillator and try to power it as is. I don't know how to set it. Well, one way how to set it I can tell straight away is to wait till midnight, just about midnight, and plug it in when the time crosses 0. That's one way to set it. Not very convenient, obviously, but will work. Yeah. Here is the date code from... Come on! From 1982. Some of the tubes are pretty worn out. In particular the first and the third, yeah. As you can see, they are blackened quite a bit, so these tubes have quite a bit of hours on them. So that's a sputtering. And I have no idea how good in what state the cathodes are. Maybe they are poisoned, but... oh well. If those were new tubes, I would have probably gone the microcontroller way purely to get the cathode rotation. So, to preserve the tubes. But if these tubes are already worn out, don't make a difference. Anyway, that's it. So, there will be some project coming soon. How soon? I have no idea. Thanks for watching. See ya.